Hello there, and welcome to another explosive episode with me, ZombieRPGee. Today, we're going over game details. Now, I haven't done one of these videos yet, but I like talking about games, like seeing little in-depth things. I'm a programmer and game designer, so I can pick apart all little nuances you might have missed. We are going over The Division, and I just watched a bunch of content. I didn't actually get into the beta myself, but I signed up, no luck. I watched a bunch of stuff. I've read about a bunch of stuff. I've tried to delve as deep into this game as I can to pick it apart and I have questions and I have some discussion about things that you might care about. This episode we're actually talking about health regen. It's been talked about some, and gameplay has pretty much shown the extent of it, and that is that in combat you have no regeneration. You have to be outside of combat to get any. You do have health consumables, and you do have some health power-ups and abilities you can use. And if you're in a squad or a team, your friends can use them on you, just in case you don't have any. So there are quite a few instances where you have the ability to heal, but in actual combat, once you're done, like once you're out of health consumables, you don't have your abilities, they're on cooldown or whatever, then, if your health is going down, that's it for you. If you look at a lot of our shooters that we have right now, they are more of a time-based health regen. So it's like if you get in cover, you can regen health there and then you pop back into combat. This one required you to leave combat entirely, and sometimes that's just not possible. If you're in a firefight and guys are chasing you, you just can't leave combat. So it leaves you a much more vulnerable position for a lot longer state. If you have the health consumables, or if you can find more, that's great. If you have the health abilities, then you can just use them on yourself, wait for the cooldown. If you don't, though, or if you spec in something else, you're pretty much finished. Some people might complain about that if they get in a situation with a boss fight where they just run out and just their health gets whittled away, eventually they die. They're like, well, how am I supposed to do this? But I think overall this whole game is about, there's not as much content as I think we'd like to see, but it's all about mastery of what is there, and part of that mastery is being able to know that health isn't going to be just this thing you can just hide to get. So you have to play tactically with that in mind. You have to get shot a lot less than other shooters, which might have the health regeneration based on time. So overall, I feel like it's something that's a step forward for this game type particularly. It might not work with other things, but it'll make people feel and play more tactically. All of a sudden, your health bar, it matters, and your consumables, they matter. You can't just pop one if you don't need it. You might even start trying to wait to maximize the effect of it. So you wait longer and fight with lower health more often. It just adds this extra, level of urgency to everything and importance to your things you do. Anyway, that's just my thoughts on it. Overall verdict, I think it's a good thing. I like that their health regen is only outside of combat, and I think it just makes people play harder. It makes you care more about what you do, so you can't just run out guns blazing. All right, that's it for today. Have a great one.